Good evening. This is the Maximise video for geography and how we can better help our students, and you can help and support us at home with sort of revision and just to give them the best possible outcomes in these summer exams. So firstly, we follow the AQA, the syllabus, which is the 8035 code. So if you're looking for any resources, things like that, those are the codes and the resources that you're looking for, rather than anything on Excel and things like that, because you don't want to get things confused, because it might give you other things that are not on this specification. The exams, there's going to be 3 exams in the summer. The first one's all about the physical environment, which is an hour and a half. Second one is the human environment, and that's another hour and a half. The third one is only an hour and 15 minutes, and that is on issue evaluation, which they get a pre-release in March, and fieldwork. This fieldwork bit is the only bit that's been adapted for the summer exams. So the fieldwork formally required students to actually partake in this fieldwork and go out into the environment and to study something, both a human and a physical thing. They have taken that away now. However, they're still going to examine it in the summer, just not on issues that they've experienced. So it will be exactly the same as it was previously. They're just going to expand it a bit. So that's the only adaptation that they've got. So for revision, we've got 2 key things that we can use. We've got topic plans. So for each topic that we study, we've got knowledge organisers that basically consolidate all the knowledge into one A3 sheet of paper. We usually be front and back. We will red, amber, green this so that we know that people's got target areas for revision, for instance. And then in this one, I'll show you an example in a second. And then we'll also give them instructions on what to do for it. If you look in the top left-hand corner, structure of rainforest, draw and label the structure. What does it look like? The canopy, adding key statistics and things like that. And those are the things, just getting the right information down, rather than just all information. What right do they have to do? So, for example, this is one from my year 11s a few years ago, and they've just added all the information they need. So the plant floor adaptations, butcher's roots, leaf angling, and drip tips. And they thought that they were amber on that. They needed to read over it, but they needed to get specific level 3 information, but they were okay with it. Red obviously means that they don't understand it and they need to urgently revise that, and that's what they're prioritising. One thing that we do in geography have a problem with is exam literacy. There's numerous ways in which pupils can be asked questions about certain specifications. So if the changing rate of deforestation, these are 4 different questions. There are 3 different questions that have all been asked regarding deforestation. So how it can have economic impacts, the environmental impact of it, and how it creates economic advantages but at cost of the environment. You see that there's low 2-mark questions there and high 6-mark questions. We don't know, well, the only person who does know is the examiner, about what they need, what they're going to ask. And so we need a really good knowledge of deforestation. We need a good knowledge of the economic impacts, and these things are outlined in the specification, and that's what we're following. But as to like codes and things like that, we can't show you how to. We can just show you how to answer each type of question. Practice, practice, practice. We created PLCs, so personal line checklists, for all the topics, so that when it comes down to your exams, for example, what paper 1, paper 2, and paper 3, you've got these, and these will be sent out to you. We also do them for the mock exams and for the college entry exams as well, which we'll send out so that you know exactly what they need to know for this exam, and so that they can revise appropriately and effectively. The resources and revision guides that we've got numerous. If you look on the left-hand side, we've got a purple and a white one. Both of those have got the information. They've got exam questions at the back. They've got exam books. Those can be purchased for £5 each. These are all heavily subsidised if you bought them online. But you took in £11, £12 for some of these resources. So if you get them through us, we can get them at a much discounted rate for you guys. The second ones that they've got is the green one and the white one. That comes as a pack, as a pair, which is an information booklet, and then work booklet to work through for all the topics. So these cover all the exams that they need it for. So all 3 papers over both years, years 10 and 11. The new things that have just come out, we've got revision flashcards and question cards where they've got questions on one side and answers on the other, which allows that more verbal revision rather and just talking through it rather than all about bookwork and things like that. And finally, there is past papers that are fake papers, but they are in the context of the exam, using the exam specification, using that language, and the answers are there, and they can be purchased for £3 as well. So those are our resources that we offer. If you speak to any geography teacher, either myself, Mr. Jackson, Miss Richardson, or Miss Davis, and we can all we can help you, and we can just show you these things as well, because the purple one, the green one, and the white one, you might purchase all 3, or you might just purchase one. It's all about a preference to how they learn. So, the purple one and the green one are very much lots of pictures, lots of coloured boxes, whereas the white one is very much that it's got lots of lines, etc. Lots of text which you can highlight and add around, notes around. So it's all about personal preference, and we'll support you in that. So thank you for listening. Any other questions, just drop me an email, and I'll get back to you straight away. Thank you very much for listening.